doing?
Good, very well. And you?
Great, I'm doing good as well. Thanks for asking. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hey, where are you joining from? What part of the world?
I currently living in Brazil, but I original from Venezuela.
Okay, how long ago did you moved?
Oh, 1 year ago.
Okay, are you liking it?
Yes, I having fun and prosper here.
And having what, sorry?
Prosper.
Okay. And what part of Brazil are you located in?
Sao Paulo, Sao Paulo.
Okay, the state or the city or both?
Um, Both.
Okay. Well, I'm from Argentina actually, so we're pretty close.
Ah, cool. Es un gusto.
Un gusto. But good. Well, it's super nice that we were able to meet. So, let's get this started a little bit. I'll explain first of all this third party that you see with us. So, Fireflies is an AI tool that will be joining us today. It will be recording all of our conversation and later on provide my team with some notes, but it's not mandatory at all. So if you don't feel comfortable with it, I will kick it out. But if you give me the all clear, I'll let it continue.
No problem.
Okay, thanks about that. Perfect, great. And about the structure, so we usually start with a short introduction of Proxify so you can get to know us. I will try and solve any questions that you may have about us. And following that, we'll start talking a little bit about your experience.
Well, I had a lot of questions because I don't remember well the purpose of you are a recruiting company for developers
Not
because
necessarily. We're a talent network.
oh cool, because I'm very busy. I currently working in a page, so that's why I don't know you very well, but I see the meeting in the schedule. So
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
um I have a lot of questions about you people, about your company. What is your purpose? What are the things you do? Um, you are a company or searching talent in web development or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll explain what we do in a second. But you have mentioned that you're very busy and you don't remember applying. I don't understand that part.
No, I currently working in a web page, so I even don't remember this meeting. That's
Okay.
why that's why I told you about I am busy.
Okay. Understood. You applied yourself. We didn't contact you, and you actually took a technical test already. And you booked this interview yourself. We didn't book it.
Ah yes, I remember. I passed the text for this company.
Okay. But are you looking for a new role? Or why did you decide to apply?
Yes, I looking for a better job. I currently working in a company from Brazil in a bank, but I constant in the searching of a better job.
Okay, understood. Well, so I'll explain what we do. So, like I mentioned, Proxify works as a talent network. So, we're not an outsourcing company, a staffing company, or an agency. This talent network works a little bit like a talent pool. If it's easier to visualize, the end goal that we have is to connect talented tech experts with work opportunities. But since we are a network in itself, we cannot guarantee you that first opportunity right away. You will still need to actively search for that first role once you join the platform. So our hiring process is not focused on any specific role or any specific client. It focuses mostly on joining the platform. And once you're part of it, that is where you will have access to the opportunity. And you can apply to those or you can wait for us to reach out.
Great, sounds great. In the test you sent me, it was about frontend. So I in the mindset of this is a recruiting company for front end development. Is is like that? It is like that?
We're not limited to any technology. You did a front end test because you applied as a React developer.
Yes. So I thought it was a recruiting company about React um, and the front end. But I am a full stack developer. I working in both sides, so I can help you in both sides.
Okay, understood. Understood. Do you have any questions regarding Proxify?
Yes. You just told me that you can find some opportunities. I can pick some of them, or do you offer me with sometime in the future some role or some job, something like that?
I don't understand your question. Sorry.
Um, how do I say that? Uh, do you offer me if I am a part of your company some new job in the future or some opportunity, and you can offer me several uh, options, I can pick one of them or something like that.
Yes, that's what we do. We do the matching. So you will see the opportunities in the network and you will still need to find your first engagement.
Oh, cool. That sounds great.
Okay. Any other questions?
No, I have any other question. In the purpose or in the messages of the meeting, you told me that we will talk about my experience, my my job experience here.
Yeah, correct. That is a little bit the focus of this interview, but I'm trying to understand a little bit if you are comfortable with what Proxify does. If you are, then I'll move on with the next step.
Okay.
Okay, understood. Well, so Proxify here also offers a B2B type of contract, so you will be a self employed and not an employee. So, can I ask you what is the status of you in Brazil at the moment? Have you gotten the citizenship already? Are you in any specific type of visa?
Well, I currently under contract in the company I work for. So my citizen situation, I had the passport, the Venezuelan ID, and here in Brazil they are very friendly with Venezuelans, and they give me the rights, the right rights for any citizen here, and I am in the process of obtaining the Brazilian citizen.
Okay, but are you currently attached to your current company? Like the reason of you staying in Brazil depends on the contract that you currently have.
No, I working right now here, but I also have a lot of free time, and I do a lot of freelance stocks in platform like Upwork and things like that.
Okay, and are you registered as a PJ in Brazil?
Yes,
Okay, so you are paying taxes for this freelance work in Brazil. Like you already have that part set
yes,
up.
yes. They are very strict about that. I
O-
I had to pay taxes.
Okay, so you can work as a B2B in Brazil then.
Yes.
Okay, understood. Perfect. Well, so then we can start talking about your experience. Do you want to maybe take a few minutes, give me a brief summary of your career, and then I'll ask you some questions?
Okay. I am a web developer with more than 6 years of experience. I started in Venezuela in company of that country. I start as a full stack. I am an engineer in telecommunications. It's something similar to electronic engineer. In that career and in the major, they give me they give me coding and programmation, and I use that expertise to do coding. In in the start, I use working with JavaScript. In the front end, vanilla JavaScript, and soon I move into frameworks like React. But I use a huge ecosystem in JavaScript because I don't only work with React. I also work with the backend with things like Node, Express, Next.js, and even other coding languages like PSP, Laravel, and things like that. So I often back and forth with with the front end and the back end, working in both sides because I had the look on the companies I was working that they 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 know don't make me work with some technologies. I pick the technology I want, and I learn a lot with the work experience and the courses I do in Udemy and platform like this. So I was working for a company abroad in Costa Rica called Quanta. I had the same similar environment of job that I can pick any technology I need to fulfill the job. In that company, they asked me to work for other company called Establishment Lab. In that company, they made me work with React, Laravel, and things like that. They made me use the technologies they are familiar for. So that was my experience in Venezuela. Then I moved to Brazil, and here I focus in the current company I job for in the front end because I only work with React here, and I focus in make more scalable and maintainable apps to focus in the code structure. Make sure that my code is the best possible and can be used for other developers that work with me. So that is a brief of my experience in the web development.
Okay, okay. And what tech stack do you want to work in future roles?
Can you repeat?
Yeah, of course. What tech stack do you want to use in future roles?
I would like to use React because I have a lot of experience on React. Most of my career I use React, but no, it's not the only one. I also like a lot Vue or Vue. I don't remember the pronunciation, but it's a cool stack for the front end. And in the backend, I love to work with JavaScript always, but I am also familiar with PHP. It's a great tool.
Okay, good. And why are you looking for a new role? So you have mentioned that you're always looking for something better, but you started saying that you're very busy, and then you also mentioned that you have free time. So what is happening?
In a company, this is it's a part-time job. I don't work every day with them, and I feel that I can find a better job. Um, um, other job like this one can offer me the opportunity to improve my my English, my experience abroad outside my country.
Hmm. Okay, okay. And what do you think the next role should have in order for you to be happy?
Uh, I would like to work more focus in the front end because most of my experience is focused in that environment in that system to take the most of me or take the best skill of me, and that's what I want.
Okay, good. Great. Well, so then we kind of covered the main aspects that we needed to cover on my side. Do you have any additional questions that you would like to ask me? If not, I'll tell you about next steps.
No, I I'm good with the information you give me.
Okay. Okay. Great. Well, so then after this call, I'll present your profile to my hiring manager. They're going to review it, make sure that everything is okay. If they approve your profile, we are going to do a technical interview, but you will receive detailed information ahead of it by email. And if you successfully complete those steps, you will be invited to join the network.
Okay, I'm looking forward for that.
Yeah, perfect. Well, so as soon as I have some news from my manager, I'll make sure to reach out to you. If in the meantime you have additional questions, please feel free to reach out to me by email, okay?
Okay, great. Thank you very
Great.
much.
Thank you as well. Bye.
Bye.